Alright people, hello. For anyone who's been following this, and this is more for historical purposes, this is how the land is looking that was across the street from our home. This is how it is. They've developed a lot. They're going to build houses right there. Well, these things, I guess, townhomes, there's I believe 3 per unit. Big one on one end, tiny one in the middle, and then a smaller one. But here's the land. People are like, well, why aren't you walking around? Oh, that's not a good shot there. Kind of problematic. We don't know what they're going to do, if it's going to be a swamp or if it's going to be some kind of retention pond, but there's a bone of contention amongst the people that live over here. And then they're laying the forms out for all this. We've been breathing that pile of wonderful dust and dirt in for the past year now. You see how they are with their garbage. New sidewalk, well maintained. Yeah, this is just at least they throw it on their side. I can't complain that much. But yeah, here it is. In the midst of all these things, this is it. So I'm not going over this private property. I don't want to get the cops called on me. All right, if you got any questions, comments, concerns, like, subscribe. It's been a odd process, I gotta say. They're putting the brick in down there. You can see, I don't know if and so you can see how high they want to have them from our houses right across the street. I would show my place, but my address, I'd like to keep all that private, because there's some stalkers out there. But yeah, we already got people moving in over there. It's like in passing, met that guy. And seems like a nice fellow. There's people trying to do the thing in the world. I have no problem with them, but the builders here were really garbage builders. Very disrespectful to people's private property rights and the air quality around them, the sound quality. They'd start at 6 in the morning sometimes. It's just kind of obnoxious, especially on a Saturday. It's supposed to start at 8 and you'd hear them banging away. And in this municipality where we're at now, this is across the street from me, again on unincorporated, this municipality, it was I believe a lot of backroom deals happen because the guy that initially owned this land hired the attorney to get all this grandfathered in because the standards changed. The standards were changed by the gentleman who was trustee when he left, or maybe he was trustee at the time, but he got a job working for this guy that owned all this land and had it to where when the standards he changed, this builder was able to get in all the variances and all the old standards, and it lasted for like 12 years. I mean, you'd think that they'd say, no, this is a new time, a new day, we're going with the new standards, are there for a reason. And we brought this point up. It was a little bit more eloquently put in the meeting. I just woke up now. We brought this up in the meeting, and we said that if this was by one of the more richer areas, it would never have happened. Because these guys, even though they have the old building standards, they got variances on top of that, which are reductions in standards. So this is like a total step backwards for standards. And I mean, you can't tell by looking at it, but the road right here is super tight. They got an emergency vehicle trying to get around there. Everyone makes fun about it, like they're going to fly off into the ditch if it's icy out, or into the retention pond. And the houses are lower, they're closer together, there's not a lot of room between them. Maybe one day I'll do a walkthrough and we'll see. But I gotta figure out how to do the address blotting out. But thanks for watching. I know this got a little bit long-winded. good morning talk. You guys take it easy out there. Have a good one. If you got builders building by you, organize, get your people together, and know the standards. You could find them out in your local library, and know your rights. Thanks.